play 21.
Hello and welcome to Match of the Day. We're down to the last 32 of the FA Cup. The BBC past and present were at Brentford for the visit of Sunderland. Cheltenham's never had a day like it, not away from the racecourse anyway. Cup favourites Chelsea were on the road, away at Everton. And what's wrong with the pies at Reading? It was a half-time pizza instead. Our guests existed purely on rice, pasta and water as players, but it's a very different diet now for Lee Dixon and for Gavin Peacock. Last year, Brentford reached the fifth round under their very charismatic manager, Martin Allen. They're once again looking for promotion from League One, while their opponents Sunderland have a week off battling relegation from the Premiership. Simon Brotherton's your commentator at Griffin Park.
These two sides could quite conceivably be meeting in the league next season, with Brentford currently pushing for promotion from League One and Sunderland marooned at the bottom of the Premiership. But for now, this would be a prize scalp for Martin Allen's team. Brentford are without the suspended right-back Kevin O'Connor. He's replaced by 19-year-old John Mousinho. And look out for striker DJ Campbell, who starred for non-league Yeading last year as they reached the third round in a tie with Newcastle. Sunderland welcome back striker Kevin Kyle for his first appearance in 17 months after a hip injury. While a hamstring problem keeps Stephen Caldwell out, he's replaced at the back by Neil Collins. Now here's Sam Sodji. Mousinho finding Campbell, who in turn picks out Newman. Isaiah Rankin's in space on this near side. Oh, and it just needed a touch, and DJ Campbell very nearly provided it. Good effort from Rankin on the left-hand side, cut inside the defender. Any touch from DJ Campbell surely would have poked that past Kelvin Davis. Sunderland won't be surprised to know that they've got a game on their hands here today. That was a clear handball there by Neil Collins, who must go in the referee's book for that. Blatant handball. Watch here as the ball goes over the top of his head. You will not see a more blatant handball than that all season. And it's a yellow card. Rankin, who scored what proved to be the winner in the third round at Stockport. Can he turn provider here? No, because Kevin Kyle, the centre forward, was back helping out. Sam Sodji, one of the players going up from the back. Still it's not cleared. Owusu there took it away from one of his own players. Now it's Rankin, away from Whitehead. DJ Campbell with the final touch over the top of the crossbar. The cross provided by Sam Tillen. Strong pressure here, Sunderland standing firm and resolute. Brentford asking early questions in this cup tie. DJ Campbell enjoying life in League One, playing 4 divisions higher than he was a year ago. 10 goals already this season, and scored in each of his last 5 appearances before today. Danny Collins looks for John Stead. It's fallen to J Tab, just caught by Julio Arca. Busy little midfield player J Tab. Clearly just tripped there by the Argentine midfielder. Look at the space here for DJ Campbell. Can he provide the delivery? No, because Gary Breen's there. Tab queuing up inside the area. Well, that was more testing than it looked like it was going to be from Sam Sodji. It seemed to hang in the air for an age, and somehow it nearly crept underneath the crossbar. We knew Greg Dyke, BBC, before Brentford called. He's now their new chairman. Frampton's in a spot of bother here. Save by Nelson. The shot from Whitehead. Looked awkward for a moment there for Brentford as the ball just pinged off the turf. Only 3 Premiership clubs were knocked out in the 3rd round. Mick McCarthy desperate to make sure Sunderland aren't one that go in the 4th. Forward by Andy Frampton again. Now Campbell. We're in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Nice time for someone to score a goal. It's Isaiah Rankin. Just pushed it a little too far perhaps. Ricky Newman. Might have got a touch on the way through. Kelvin Davis was equal to it. Brentford pushing as we head towards half-time. It was a deflection. Again, it's intended for Kyle. Sodji is dominant. It's in from Collins and away by Turner. As far as Whitehead! Good save. Nelson down well to preserve the clean sheet right on the stroke of half-time from Whitehead's shot. Brentford on the attack here in the early part of this second half with Andy Frampton. It's a dangerous looking ball in towards Lloyd Owusu. Took a deflection there, shout for a handball as it's wide by DJ Campbell. Well, the ball was whistling into the penalty area at a fair old rate of knots there, and it looked like it did strike one of the Sunderland defenders, Neil Collins, on the arm. Well, Martin Allen's clearly got his team quickly out of the traps here at the start of the second half. Arca looking for Whitehead. Liam Lawrence. Threat there from the Premiership side, provided by Liam Lawrence. Whitehead's ball through. Good improvisation that didn't quite come off. Rather dangerous there from Whitehead, which nearly let Owusu in. Here's DJ Campbell. Ball just got held up on the turf. Did well to get the shot away as Sunderland's defenders closed in. The clearance falling to DJ Campbell, turning away from the central defensive pair. An uncomfortable afternoon for Sunderland. Stead, now Arca. Oh, good running here by Whitehead, and a fantastic challenge by Sam Sodji. He really did save the day for Brentford there. Terrific defending there by Sam Sodji as the ball comes through. Whitehead is about to pull the trigger and Sodji makes the challenge. He ain't Effie, he's his brother. The ball just got away from Justin Hoyt. Arca, it's in towards Stead! Oh, and it took an awkward bounce. It may have been heading towards the post anyway, but if anything, as the ball hit the turf inside the penalty area, the bounce off the ground seemed to take it further away from the goal. There. Now it's DJ Campbell. Oh, he's away from Gary Breen and past the goalkeeper. Oh, yes! DJ Campbell's love affair with the FA Cup continues. And he raises the roof at Griffin Park. Now's the time for cool heads, says the manager. But this was terrific play. Campbell's given Breen problems all afternoon. Finally he was away, sold the goalkeeper a dummy, and he wasn't going to miss from there. DJ Campbell puts the League One side ahead. Well, he will be enjoying his afternoon out, Greg Dyke, the new chairman of Brentford. Long way to go yet, though. Really are set up beautifully for the final quarter of this match. The underdogs ahead. Now it's Whitehead. Letalek. Arca. Oh yeah, what a fantastic goal from Julio Arca! They were waiting for the cross, and Arca somehow got it past Nelson. Whitehead combining neatly through the centre. Arca in space. Was it a shot? Was it a cross? He won't worry because it found its way home. And Nelson will be kicking himself. Good ball, first touch of the ball since coming on for Brooker. Has support on this near side. Mousinho. Nearly found its way through. Good goalkeeping by Davis and away by Gary Breen. Two minutes to go, and it's DJ Campbell, and he's away from Collins, and he scored the goal that surely has put Brentford into the 5th round of the FA Cup. Brentford lead 2-1 and Sunderland have 2 minutes to do something about it. DJ Campbell could send Sunderland spinning out of the FA Cup. Lightning quick, in there ahead of Collins, and a precise finish. Well, Martin Allen must feel as though he's about to internally combust. Mousinho will not be any hurry to take it, and there goes the final whistle. A famous victory for Martin Allen's Brentford, 5th in League One. They've beaten Premiership side Sunderland with 2 goals from DJ Campbell. What a rotten afternoon it turned out to be for Mick McCarthy and Sunderland. They knew it was going to be tough, and so it's proved. The celebrations start here in West London. Brentford are in the 5th round of the FA Cup for the 2nd year running. The final score, Brentford 2, Sunderland 1.
Well, Greg, you turned up at the right time, didn't you, a week before this game?
Well, someone once said to me about, the thing about you, Greg, is that you are the luckiest sod in the world. And, I've got to be honest, to become chairman and for the fans to take over last week, to become chairman and 7 days later to knock out a Premiership side out of the FA Cup is just wonderful. And it was a great performance here today.
Today's just been out of this world, to win 2-1 and to score 2 goals and against a great club, a great team, great manager, Sunderland. It's just a dream come true for me. I'm gobsmacked. I don't know what to say at the moment.
Mick, another tough loss for you. Any complaints on the day?
Not at all. They were better than us. They were. It was a typical cup time. You're playing against, in our case, lower league opposition. In their case, Premier League opposition. And they got in amongst us, and they've upset us, ruffled our feathers, to coin a phrase. They were better than us. They did deserve to win. I've loads of complaints, but none about the result in terms of Brentford beating us now.
It's an interesting relationship you seem to have with your manager, because I noticed at half-time he said to me that he wasn't barking in your ear, but he certainly looked like he was to me.
Since I've been here, he's been great, and for him to give me the chance, and I keep stressing it so many times. I'm so thankful and happy that he's given me the chance to try it again and prove that I can be a good footballer.
I wasn't bawling in his ear. I was encouraging him to do better. He's a good player. He's come from non-league football. He's had 3 months of hard work at the training ground to fit into a team play rather than just individual play. But he's still got that magic, as well as being able to play for our team now, and he's got much stronger. And there's a lot more to come from him, for sure.
I can't praise him high enough. His goals were fantastic, both finishes, but it was awful defending from us. And I'm sure if you've got Hansen and Lawrenson, Mark and Allen on the settee tonight doing it, then they'll pick the bones out of it. It was dreadful defending, but that sounds bad because it sounds like I'm criticising their centre forward, DJ Campbell. I thought he was fantastic all day. He caused us loads of problems, and his 2 finishes were excellent, but I don't think he should have got the opportunity.
We've got much better looking people than those. Monty the dog ate Martin Allen's lucky boots during the week, but Martin Allen insisted on wearing them. There was nothing lucky about that win for Brentford.
No, first and foremost, it was a fabulous cup tie from start to finish. And as Mick McCarthy said, Brentford got straight from the kick-off and they were making tackles, pushing them back. And Sunderland played their part in a great cup tie, but I think Brentford overall deserved the win.
Martin Allen is great to watch, isn't he? I mean, he's one minute he's going nuts, he's animated, the other he's just sort of leaning against the edge of the dugout.
Well, he's certainly a character, and if ever there is a team that plays in the manager's image, it's them. You know, they're fit, they work hard, they never give up, and they maximise their talents. And I thought that all those qualities were evident today. And they had more possession and more shots, so Mick McCarthy can have no complaints today.
Now, Martin Allen said to me at radio this evening, you can't call him DJ. No one calls him DJ. So Dudley Campbell.
We're calling him Dudley, are we?
Dudley.
I like to call him DJ. I think it fits him. The way he played today, he was like a DJ. We see him picking up the ball in the middle of the park here. Gets flicked to him. No real danger, but I think Gary Breen a little bit hesitant. He's afraid of his pace. He goes round him as if he's not there. But what he does after that, composure, slots it in the bottom with his left foot.
When you look at this, should Gary Breen have got in?
Yeah, I mean, he should have gone earlier. I think he's a bit scared of his pace, but why he doesn't go through and take the ball of the man and just clear his lines, I don't know. And Mick McCarthy said that after the game. Again, the second goal, centre half too wide this time, Collins. 3 great touches. One gets the ball down, takes it to his left, and again, that left foot gives the goalkeeper no chance. But again, the defending was really poor.
Do you think he could play at a higher level? Obviously, Brentford would hope he'll be playing with him in the Championship next season. But do you see a player who could really, really develop now that he's in the professional game?
Well, he's got pace, and I think once you've got pace, it's an asset that basically is the key in the lower divisions. If you've got pace in that division, you can get past players, and it scares defenders. As we saw Gary Breen dropping off, he wasn't sure whether to go tight or drop off, and also he can finish, which if you can finish as well, I think somebody will be snapping him up pretty soon. Let's have a look at
Sam Sodji and some examples here of why somebody is a defender at this level but not high.
Oh, he had a fantastic game. He was all over the place. We see he's caught out of position a little bit, but what a tackle that is in the box. Brave. He won headers all day long. Here's another example of a header. Goes straight over the player, no foul, determination, sets another tackle. And here he is, left wing. What he's doing here, I don't know. Foot over, goes past the defender, should lay it off. No, I'm having another go. Another foot over, gets in the box, and that could have been a penalty. And he has a little look at the ref as he's jogging back. But he was fantastic. Here again, wins the header. This is the bad side of him. This is perhaps why he's not playing higher up. Drops too far off, lets the player turn, and watch this for a tackle. I don't know what he's doing there. And again, just caught out position a little bit, ball over his head. And we see ring him on the edge of the box here. Jonathan Stead misses the header, but he just lets his man go in. He's standing on the edge of the box with his hands on his side. If that hits the post and bounces back, he's in trouble. So there's two sides to Sodji, although he did play really well.
Is that just concentration? That's just the difference maybe between where he's playing and where he'd like to play?
And the thing is as well, you'll hear Arsene Wenger say about concentration all the time. He's obviously got the ability, but sometimes it just wavers a little bit. Players get in, and at Premier League level, they score more often than not.
Right, what are the other